Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my channel. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe, and on this channel sikhuluma ama-reality TV shows, ama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. If it is your first time joining me today and you like our content on this channel, please do not forget to press the subscribe button. Langezansi. Kanti-ke futhi you can also support the channel by liking the video, pressing the thanks button. If you want to give some money to the channel, and also there are adverts on this channel, please watch some adverts. Good morning, good morning. We are late today, but better late than never. I was like, there is no way I'm going to go through 2 days without Mgosi in the morning. So we have to do this nice Mgosi, and then we will finish it in the evening, because we are also going to do the evening Mgosi today. Listen, you guys, before I do this serious story that is on the thumbnail, I want to do this one because I think it's a funny one, kind of. Okay, there is some disrespect there somewhere, but we will talk about it, you guys. Anyway, please do not forget to like the stream, you guys. And also, if there are issues with the audio, let me know in the comment section. And also, because you guys, we are still learning when it comes to streaming, do not be shy to let me know in the comment section if the quality of the picture is not okay. I watched the review last night that I did. It wasn't so good. I think I have to actually redo that review. So let me know, you guys, so that I can know if my setup is okay and you are seeing me okay. The picture is clear, the audio is clear, but we all know audio is more important than the picture. But just let me know, you guys. Anyway, hi, Precious. Hello, hello. I know you were disappointed yesterday that we did not do the morning course, but we are here today. Okay, we are here today, you guys. So listen, Floyd Mayweather, the boxer, was in South Africa. Okay, I did not know that this was the tour. He is touring like African countries, like an African tour. So he was in South Africa. Yesterday, I had read a story on Zimoja, where they were talking about how there was this really fancy gala that they had organized, and it was supposed to be a charity gala. Okay, they were supposed to be there in this very fancy gala, and then but the main purpose of the gala was for them to do charity, to do some donations to charity. So they were supposed to be what do you call it when they sell stuff? Okay, so, but the funny thing about that, you guys, was that the organizers of the event forgot that it was actually a charity event. So they forgot to do the part where they are supposed to raise the funds. So they did this whole fancy gala, but no donations were actually done because they forgot about it. Okay, when they were asked about it after the event, they said that there wasn't enough time to actually do it. You guys, I never understand it. Okay, it never really quite make financial sense for me when they do these really fancy galas and they say it's for charity, because I'm like, why would you do this expensive event to get people to come and donate money? Why don't you just take that money and donate it? Because what if at the event you are not even able to raise enough to cover the cost of the event? It never quite makes sense to me when they do that. Okay, but in this event, so the funny part was that when they had done it, okay, they organized it. Floyd came to the event, and then the organizers forgot Peluguti. They were supposed to do the collection of the charity money. So it ended up just being this fancy event. Let me read a little bit of that article, you guys. Okay, let me share it so that you can see it. So I don't know, you guys, does it ever make sense for you guys when they do that? Because for me, it doesn't. Why do you organize an expensive gala so that you can collect money from people? Why don't you just collect money from them and take the money that you were going to organize an event with and put it there too? It doesn't make sense to me. I just always feel like it's waste of money when you are trying to collect money. But you know what we know about rich people. So this is the first article that we're going to go through. And then there's a second one, which I think also is a lesson for South African stars and celebrities. Guys, I didn't bring my mouse. So if I'm a little bit slow today with moving stuff here on the screen, it's because of that. I can't work without a mouse. I don't know how I'm going to work today. So they're saying here there was no time to raise funds at the Mayweather gala dinner. Okay. And the whole purpose was to raise funds. Here is Mayweather. He doesn't look happy, you guys. He looks like he's like, hey, when am I getting out of here? He does not look happy at all. Okay. Despite the success of Floyd Money Mayweather Gala Dinner, there was no auction. Okay, it's the auction. That's the word I forgot. When they do the auction, they sell stuff, and then they were supposed to take that money, donate it to some charity organizations. Okay, so they forgot to do that part at the event after they had done this very fancy event. The US boxing legend caused social media buzz at the Who is Who of South Africa flocked to the highly publicized gala dinner, creating a buzz of excitement throughout the nation. The black tie event held at the Swanky Centre Convention Center was indeed a success. A star-studded occasion attracted not only celebrities but also the esteemed presence of King Mrs. Zulu Kazwelithini. Nothing was short of fabulous. Okay. As the anticipation grew, South African celebrities, influential figures, and distinguished guests arrived, draped in their most exquisite and expensive attire, while eagerly awaiting the arrival of the legendary Floyd Mayweather. Okay. But it seemed like the organizers forgot the most important part of the event, the auction. According to one of the organizers, due to the capacity of the event, the program had to be changed because they were running behind the schedule. According to the source, organizers had acquired the work of a Greek artist that was supposed to be auctioned, and the proceeds were going towards three boxing academies, which were already selected around Gauteng. There was no auction. Instead, people, it was one big, beautiful party that was beautifully put together. Here's the thing that doesn't make sense, you guys. They are saying that they did not have time to do the whole program. Okay. I would think that if you are organizing a charity event, and then you realize that, you know what, I don't have enough time to do everything that I wanted to do at this event. If the purpose of the event was to raise funds, that you must prioritize raising of the funds. Okay. I just feel like these stars just wanted to hang out, the stars and the politicians wanted to hang out with Floyd Mayweather. But then they wanted to cover it like they want to do some charity, because if charity was the priority, they would have found time to actually do that auction. But they decided, you know what, taking pictures with Floyd Mayweather is more important than these boxing, whatever organizations that we need to donate to. So we'll see about the auction later. Okay. But it never even happened later. I find that to be strange. Okay. I find it to be very, very strange. All of the money that they spent in this event, all of the money that they spent in the food, in the decoration, even their outfits, okay, they could have just taken that money and donated it. I don't know why they needed to go spend time with Floyd Mayweather for them to be able to donate money to charity, which they ended up not doing. Okay. Now, you guys, now if you thought that was the end of the embarrassment for South Africa and South African stars and politicians, you know nothing about South Africa. I'm telling you, I'm going to share this story too. This is the second story that has been written about this event, okay? Because it looks like even Floyd himself was not really impressed with the event because of what he did after the event had ended. Okay, because like I said, they are saying that he is actually touring the all African countries. So it wasn't just South Africa. So when he came to South Africa, he had already been to Zimbabwe, and I'm not sure which other African countries. But when he was actually posting to thank people that had hosted him, he is making no mention of South Africa, and he is not posting any pictures from South Africa. And I was like, yeah, Niyalunga, niyalunga. Because listen, this is the thing about South African stars is that sometimes they take American stars and celebrities more seriously than they take themselves. I feel like that. And then they expect us to take them seriously. Like they would be complaining that, like people when they go to concerts and whatever, and that when Americans come to South Africa, people attend those concerts more than they attend their own stars concerts. Okay. And I'd be like, but you guys also take those stars more seriously than you take yourself, because you could have done that gala if you really wanted to do charity as just South African celebrities and stars. They could have done that gala without float. They should be doing those galas all the time to donate to charities, but they always wait for the American stars, and then the American stars come here and they disrespect them, and then now they're like, and they want us to take them seriously when they don't take themselves seriously as our stars in South Africa. So this is what is happening now. This is what people are complaining about, which I thought is very funny and embarrassing too. So the legendary boxer Floyd Mayweather seemed to have preferred the neighboring country Zim over Nzansi. This after the American boxer who was on our show this past weekend did not post a single picture of South Africa. Besides the South African celebs and politicians who were all over him during the gala dinner. Mayweather, who started his first leg of his motherland tour in Zimbabwe, posted a heartfelt video of young children singing for him at the stadium with touching caption that reads, thanks for the Zimbabwe for embracing me with open arms. Okay, yesterday the Globetrotter posted a picture of south of France in Monte Carlo with the caption that took a jab at haters. Y'all keep running your mouth, and I'm gonna keep running through my passport. This left South African fans with bitter taste in their mouth that he came to South Africa and never posted a single picture embracing the motherland. Some fans were even asking if Zimbabwe was more beautiful than South Africa. Of course, you guys, Zimbabwe is beautiful. All African countries are beautiful. South Africa is beautiful too. But I mean, I guess for some reason he preferred Zimbabwe. Okay. One comment said, so you don't find nice pictures to post in South Africa? Another fan expressed how disappointed they are as they were looking forward to his reviews about Mzansi. Why are you looking forward to an American telling you about how beautiful your country is? Okay, why do you need the approval of an American to say it's your country? Listen, South Africa is beautiful. I don't need no American to say how beautiful my country is. I don't know, you guys. I don't know why we're always looking for approval from Americans. Like, honestly, you guys, bro, I'm hate. This one took it so personal. I came to your page to check what you say about us, and there is nothing, because he wasn't impressed. You guys are not even able to do the auction, okay? And then and maybe he was still going to post, okay? Because then he can't post everybody at the same time. I don't know, you guys. So, yeah, this is what people are saying. And then here it says, Zimoja has learned that Floyd was initially invited by his friend, a wealthy Zimbabwean businessman who is one of the biggest gold dealers in Africa. According to the source, when they heard that he was going to Zimbabwe, a South African businessman decided to hijack the opportunity and invite the flamboyant boxer. Mayweather hosted a banquet dinner at the Sandton Convention Center on Saturday, with tickets for the dinner costing between 2,500 and 45,000 rand a seat. Okay, imagine that. Imagine how much money could have been raised if they just raised money instead of wanting to go there and sit next to Floyd Mayweather. The event was aimed at raising funds for South African youth in boxing through his youth empowerment program, the Floyd Mayweather Junior Foundation, themed Go Black or Don't Bother. This event was attended by Mzansi A-listers, including the Zulu King, Mrs. Zulu. Zulu. When asked for a comment, the publicist Simpio Majola simply said, please ask him directly, doll. Okay, so that is what is happening. Okay, our country can embarrass us. Okay. Number one, he wasn't coming here, you guys. I kind of sort of understand him. He was going to Zimbabwe to visit his friend, and they're like, please visit us too. Why do we need to beg these people, you guys? Why? We have a beautiful country. We don't need nobody's approval. If you guys have extra money, about 45,000 to pay for a seat at Floyd Mayweather's gala, just donate it to the boxing, whatever, for the kids. Okay, boxing organizations for the kids. Just take that 45,000, donate it directly. Why do you need to sit next to Floyd Mayweather for you to make an impact in your own country? And by the way, why do we need to hear from him that our country is beautiful? Okay, Niyalunga. Okay, Mina, I'm like, yeah, if we don't learn bazosiphinda futhi qhubekani nilokhu niba-invite labantu laba. Anyway, you guys, let me welcome my people in the comment section. Hi Nonhlanhla Mhlambele, hello senifike qatha. Yes. Morning everyone. Mayoli, welcome, precious pearl. I've been waiting. I hear the story. So it is so embarrassing, and it's just like we invited our own embarrassment, because they did not need all of this. They did not need him to come. Okay, fine, it's okay for us to welcome guests when they want to come to South Africa, but there's no need to be hijacking somebody that wants to go somewhere, like, come to our country too, like we're begging them to come here. No, we shouldn't be doing that. Xoleka Maranqana, at last ngawuthola yes, at last. And usazowathola ama-lives, because there is more coming. Okay, morning everybody. Okay. Bayalaya, hey, bayalaya nohlanhla. Yes, I was laughing reading the story. I was laughing at uyabalaya ngempela. Serves them right. Yes, okay. Who said they must go pay 45,000 here for a seat? Hi Anna. Hi Anna, watching from Center. Did you go to the gala? Yini Anna Ngeksola, you were at that gala. Did you sit next to him? Did you shake his hand? You should have gone there to see Floyd Mayweather, and he doesn't even post South Africa. Yeah, look, I hope Kutang has post so we can learn. We can learn. Do those galas without Floyd Mayweather. Okay, maybe you would have bought like one painting from the paintings that they were going to auction, but the rest of the painting would have needed to be bought by South Africans, because people that were there attending the gala were South Africans. So I'm sure they did not expect that all of the paintings that were going to be there were going to have to be bought by him. So they obviously do have money to donate to charities. Donate to your own charities. Why do you always wait for Abo Floyd Mayweather, Abo Oprah? Yiko nje no Thabo Bester ebaskemile abantu laba aba-rich, ngoba bebatshela ukuthi u-Oprah is gonna come, uzobayisa ku-Oprah what, nabo ke bathatheke, because why? They take American celebrities and stars more seriously than they take themselves. Basazoyaleka, kuningi is coming. It's coming their way. Okay, listen, you guys, I want to do this story. What do you see here, guys? I always have to check now, because sometimes I think you are seeing a picture, but you are seeing something else. What do you see behind me? Please let me know in the chat section. Sometimes I'm changing my background, but my background is not changing. So, guys, I want to do this very serious story here. Nope, darling, angihlangene nama-hypocrites. Bengizoya ngiyolunguza mina ukuthi asefeningi esenseni. Phumelela Kunju, charity is also about giving back to the giver, helps make giving fun and memorable. Hey, my thing is off. Yes, I'm on, guys. Rebooting. Anyway, sorry, you guys. I'm opening for someone there in front. Charity is also about giving back to the giver, helps make giving fun and more memorable. Yeah, I guess you guys, but it still has to make financial sense somewhat. I don't think that this one did, you guys. I don't think that it did, but I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. And then Milalo sibona uFloyd. Listen, one Floyd, you don't see a white wall. It has changed. Yeah, it has changed. I want to do this story, you guys. This is a very sad story. To twins in orange. Yeah. That's a picture I want you to see. Now, Seguvela. Nigerian influencer. Yes, yes, you guys. I want to do this story because this story is very sad. But listen, if you want the details of this story, please watch True Crime Daniel. Okay, if you don't know who True Crime Daniel is here on YouTube, you are not really a true crime fan. Okay, I wanna share a little bit of what he is sharing about this story, and then we are going to talk about it a little bit, and then we will close, and then we will see each other in the evening. Okay. Daniel, I watch
That was indeed
all the
murdered by
time.
her boyfriend, Benjamin. It's not clear when, but according to the story, it was said that Augusta's mother was the one who had gone to the police and had told the police that she was aware that her daughter and the boyfriend had issues in their relationship and they had a fight. And on the 15th of July, there was a big incident at their home. And the mother tried to reconcile them. And in doing so, she tried calling their phone numbers, but she was unable to reach either of them. And that was when she may have suspected something was off. And so she reached out to Augusta's friend or roommate at her apartment, who then directed her to Benjamin's place, where they got to Benjamin's place and they were unable to access it easily. And somehow, like we said in the previous video, they broke into his apartment where they saw Augusta's lifeless body. And that may have happened maybe on the 16th or 17th, because the sources are claiming that at the time they saw her body, it was already at an early stage of decomposition, which means that she may have been dead for a while. And unfortunately, it was also confirmed, possibly, that her private parts may have been mutilated, which contradicts his claim in his confession on his Instagram story that they were having a fight and he accidentally stabbed her. Now, that stabbing story seemed or made it seem as though it was an accident during the fight. But if the police are saying that or confirming that a parts of her body were mutilated, then that gives a different story and it shows a totally different narrative, and it gives the possibility of the claim that he may have used that for money rituals, or he may have attempted to have used that for money rituals. There were also some.
Guys, I think this story was very sad for me when I watched it. It really is because, of course, you have a young person here that has lost her life, and once again, it's in a relationship, and there's a lot of things that is being said when it comes to this relationship. Like he is saying that they were in a volatile relationship, and also he has posted online, you guys, he has confessed that yes, he did commit this crime. He did take her life, but he is claiming that it was an accident. They got into a fight, and he ended up using a knife to take her life. Okay. But they are suspecting that it might have been a ritual killing. You guys, anything is possible. I don't know if I'm the only one that is feeling like in our African countries, there is a lot of that happening right now when it comes to like rituals and people wanting to get rich quick. So I don't think that it's far-fetched that people think that he might have done this because of that. But then other people are saying that this was a very successful guy already. So he had made a lot of money already, and so there was no reason for him to be wanting to get rich quick when he was already rich, and she was also already making a lot of money on her own. So some people are saying that they don't think that it is a ritual killing. However, the fact that they are saying that the police have confirmed that some things or some body parts had been messed with, after the killing, might be proof that something funny is going on here, you guys. The sad part is that this guy had called her mother or had sent her mother the messages to say that they were having a conflict. Okay. And I can just imagine as a mom, because I'm sure wherever she is, she's feeling like I should have just gone and fetched my child. Okay. Because apparently, when you look at the messages that he posted, because he's posted a lot online, first to confess that he did commit this, and to say that it was an accident, and to say he is insisting that it wasn't any ritual. He's not a ritualist. He makes money through honest work, and he has promised that he will hand himself over to the police. However, you guys, the fact that the mother had tried to actually help them to reconcile, help them to work on their relationship, I think for us as moms, you guys, it's a less as parents, it's a lesson. Okay, if you feel like your child is in a relationship that is volatile, okay, there's no reason to help that person to get back to that. We should be saving our children at this point. Okay, if you feel like there's even a hint that your child is not safe in a relationship, that they're in a toxic relationship, make sure that you get them out of it before they lose their lives, because this is a sad situation where she ended up losing her life. And not only that, some funny things were done to her body allegedly, before actually they discovered her, you guys. As far as I have seen here on YouTube and the reports that have been written on this story, he hasn't actually handed himself over to the police. From what Daniel reported, he promised that he would hand himself over to the police, but he hasn't done it. At some point, he was threatening to take his own life, which I feel like recently, you guys, is a manipulation with the celebrities. They like posting that. They like posting stuff about them taking their lives, almost like they want to manipulate us to feel a certain way about them. But this one definitely it is. I think he should hand himself over to the police and stop posting on Instagram about this crime. Anyway, you guys, it's another evidence that we're getting, you guys, that Instagram live is not what we see. Okay, because you might see people and think couple goals here on Instagram, but a lot is happening in these relationships that we know nothing about. You guys, may her soul rest in peace. And I hope, you guys, I don't know how good the justice system is in Nigeria, but I hope that he gets punished, for what he did. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to do this morning, because I just couldn't go through this day without doing Mgosi first before I work, you guys. I am going to do the evening session at 5 or 6, but I'll set it up before so that you can see when it is, you guys. Anyway, let me just acknowledge everybody that came in this morning, because I have to start work now. Nonhlanhla was the first one to come in, Nonhlanhla Mbele, and then it's Mayoli Katata, Precious Pearl also joined us. Olelwa Marwanqana, Mahwanqana. Is it Mahwanqana? Ne? Yes, Xoleka, and Timba Wangu. It serves them right. Yes, no celebrity. Anna, yes, you caught us today. Anna and Pumelele. Pumelele Kunju. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it when you join us. Milano, one of our regulars too. And then who else joined us? And Onhlanhla, yes, I've acknowledged you. Hi, Sonia from Namibia. Okay. Did Floyd Mayweather come to Namibia? Hey, don't allow him. He won't acknowledge you. He will blue tick you like he blue ticked us. Okay. And Pumelele says, I suspect that maybe he was trying to cut her up so to get rid of the body, but felt, yes, it's possible. It's possible. Then it ended up looking like a ritual thing, killing. That's possible too. The mother must be feeling very terrible and hate. Exactly, because from the messages, because she posts. Maybe I will share some of those posts on later on this evening. I have to put a note to say we'll talk more about it, because it was. I guess if your daughter has a boyfriend and you think he's a nice boyfriend, and maybe she thought it's just a quarrelanya and Jenna, they will sort things out. And I was like, no, you guys need to talk or whatever. I imagine how terrible she feels, because she will be like, you know what, this was a sign that I should have gone and saved my daughter, and I didn't. So yeah, the mother must be feeling terrible. Hey, these men, but women too. There's just weird things happening, you guys. Not only in Africa, but mostly in Africa. Like African countries have some weird, dark world energy going around. And with our kids, you guys, I don't know how we are going to keep them safe. Possibly, hey Pumelele, yes, I think it's possible that he was trying to do that. But then why did he start with the part where he didn't like cut the arm, or you know what I mean? We don't know, you guys, but yes, you guys, the story is on True Crime Daniel. He has all the details there. I think he's done 2 or 3 videos on this story alone. So if you want the details, you can go there. And if you want us to talk about the story later on today, this evening, we can do that too. After you watch those videos, subscribe to his channel and watch some adverts there, please. Okay, because I skipped his adverts. I have to go back and watch. I'm very, because I want my adverts to be watched. So I must go back and watch Daniel's advert. Anyway, yes, Sonia, hey, don't allow Floyd, but he's probably going to come to Namibia too, because it's like he's doing an African country tour, whatever. Hey, Americans, hey. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much. We were late today, but we made it. Okay. Yesterday, I woke up with such a massive headache, and I was like, "There's no way I'm going to be able to do this." I wasn't even able to come to work. He can still renew his contract to stay rich. Okay. You think he was trying to renew the contract? Hey, these things are scare me even to talk about them. He must stay in America. He must stay in America. That one. But this embarrassment. I mean, I was like, yeah, well deserved. Well deserved. We must learn. We must learn. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Ninga Kotrauge to like the stream and also share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. And if you are free this evening, maybe between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m., check out the stream that we will be doing later on. I will be more organized then, I promise. Anyway, thank you so much. And it's Handa Kakul.